So the narrative this week has obviously been Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. It's basically set a new all-time high almost every single day. We're having record numbers in terms of institutional money. This is why it is in fact running so red hot right now, or white hot, or whatever color you want to call it, right? And you're probably wondering, when is SHIB going to take this next leg? When is SHIB really going to emerge and get into price discovery? And that's alt season. Alt season is the moment where assets really begin to take off and gain major dominance versus BTC. And in fact, alt season is set to hit this month. And I want to show you guys exactly what I mean. I'm Luckside. Welcome to the channel. If you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, hit that bell. Again, it's free to do. It will keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So first of all, I have to say, guys, this is actually a good structure. All right. Right now, this consolidation in terms of SHIB is fine. All right. Floating between 4024 to 4028 is actually a very great load up spot. I'm not telling you guys to load up, but a very great load up spot for momentum in the charts before taking this next stab. Again, remember our break box, guys, right here all the way up through 4028. This is the level that we need to breach and hold. And then SHIB is basically entering low levels of liquidity, price discovery, new all-time highs. We're talking about probably tens of billions of dollars in daily trading volume. I mean, things are going to get wild very, very quickly. So this is a very strong trend in terms of SHIB right now. Okay. But really BTC is kind of setting this way. And really what's making this possible is all this institutional buying that is taking place. In fact, over the course of 3 days, about $2.5 billion. That is a record by a long shot in a single week, and especially for 3 days. And there is insane levels of trading going on right now. And it's all about the excitement of possible Bitcoin reserves by the government. It's all about the likelihood of mass adoption hitting. These are all exciting things. And that's why you're seeing such big activity when it comes to Bitcoin. So what about SHIB now, right? When does SHIB start taking its leg? Well, in fact, alt season is upon us, right? Or about to be upon us. In fact, what we've seen historically speaking is that 224 days post-halving is about that moment that BTC dominance significantly begins to drop off. All right. Now, when is that timeline? What does that mean? That means that November 30th is that day we should see Bitcoin dominance start to slide. Now, this could mean BTC price dropping. This could mean alts start to gain significant ground. And you need to know that this isn't a rule. We could, in fact, see things sooner. It may happen slightly later. We'll have to be patient. Now, the great news is that all the signs are starting to build, right? I talked about in my ADA video earlier today, the increased downloads in terms of centralized exchange apps. We saw Coinbase actually crack the top 10. We saw Robinhood crack the top 20 again. So we're seeing the right things happen. And I need to remind people what alt season looks like. Guys, this is what alt season looks like. We're going to go through the largest adoption cycle we will have ever seen in crypto, like I talked about in my video yesterday. And what this means is huge surges in terms of price for alts throughout the space. And I need to remind people that SHIB is one of the best positioned for this. This removal of supply, this long-term mindset, these are all things that have been very beneficial so far. We've seen that obviously impact the price on the short term here. That's why SHIB is setting a very strong trend since August 5th. Well, what do we think that's going to look like when there are even more users entering the space, when the excitement is even higher? You need to remember that Shiba Inu currently, guys, it's right around a top 10 asset, okay? People pay attention to this. People pay attention to this number, which looks cheap. That psychological aspect is going to come into play as we get into alt season. Now, again, I have basically all my positions set. I have been still accumulating, adding when I can. Again, my long positions are still open. Again, if you guys want to check out Margex, if you want to trade on leverage, feel free to do so. There is a referral link in the description below. Again, there's no KYC. You can earn up to $10,000 in deposit and trading bonuses. I have used the crap out of Margex. I've done incredibly well with it because right now this is kind of that moment where the trends are becoming true. This is the moment where that price is finally catching up with all the metrics. So the point I want to make is get excited, be prepared. The hardest thing you're going to probably experience now is figuring out when to take profit. And we'll probably talk about that further on as we get into alt season and we get into more exciting times. We'll probably talk about this earlier on in the year, but this next leg for Shiba Inu, is going to be the big one. It's the one that is likely to set a new all-time high. It's the one that is likely to knock a zero off. It's the moment that you're going to see all this FOMO begin to kick in and see assets just moon. So I just want to share that with you guys. I appreciate it as always. I want to hear your thoughts. Do you think alt season is beginning this month? Have a great day. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.